Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Alicia Rose, and I am back with another video. In this video, I will be using my box of crayons palette. Y'all, I love this palette. These shades are so pigmented. It's literally like a box of crayons, and then you have this huge mirror. I love it. Oh, hey y'all. I love this palette. Yeah, so I maybe tested it out maybe twice, but this is the look that I like the most. If you do like it and you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. But first, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. The first shade I'm going to use is Tan, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. And I'm going to put that a little bit above my crease and in my crease. And this is just going to lay down a base. I'm going to go in with this E.L.F. blending brush. It's a little bit smaller than the Sephora brush that we used. And then I'm going to dip into yellow and red. The mixture of the yellow and red is going to go right below the tan. So this one is going to go directly in the crease. So we're just going to place this color down. And then start blending it with the circular motion. Then we're going to go back in with that first brush, dip back in tan, and blend. You guys, don't mind my eyebrows. I don't know if you guys can see it, but they are in desperate need of being done. Desperate. So you can just go back between brushes. Okay, now that we have that blended, we are going to go in. This is a smaller blending brush. I believe I got this from the beauty supply store. I'm not sure how much it was. It's been a minute. But we're going to dip into the shade brown. And we're going to place that in the outer corner and drag it. So you want to concentrate the color in the outer corner of your eye, but you also want to drag it so that you can blend it better. But you want most of the product to remain the outer corner of your eye. And then you also want to make sure that you're going back in with your brush to blend, to make sure you don't have any harsh lines. So now I'm going to go in with another E.L.F. blending brush, but it's more dense, and I'm going to go back into that brown shade, and I'm going to pack that brown so that it can be more intense. Now that we have that color down where we want it, we're gonna go ahead and cut the crease. And if you have hooded eyes like I do, you want to go above your natural crease so that you can have that lid space without your lids covering your work. I definitely took this crease higher up than I took this crease, but it's okay. I just added a little bit more concealer and I'm just going to fix it so that they can be even. So the next step that I do is I just take any brush and I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I am going to set where I put the concealer. And the concealer that I used was the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee. I am going to go back in with brown so that I can diffuse this edge. So now I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to dip into the gold and I'm going to put that all over my lid. And this is just a base for when we put the glitter. Alright, now that we have that color down, it's time to go in with glitter. The glitter that I'm using is the NYX glitter in the shade Gold. And I'm going to just put some of that in the cap. And then the glitter glue that the glitter primer that I'm using is also by NYX. And it just says NYX glitter primer. You don't want to put too much of the primer, but you want to make sure that you're getting enough on there so the glitter can stick. And I do small sections at a time just so that the primer doesn't dry. Okay, so back to the brush that we were using with the brown, and we are going to dip back into the brown and we're going to use that to blend out the hard edge of the glitter. So you want to lightly sweep your brush over where the glitter is. So now I'm gonna go in with this super thin brush and I'm gonna go back into the brown and I'm just going to darken up the crease just a little. Now that that is done, we are gonna go in with our liner. I'm going to take my E.L.F. liner. Okay, now that I have my liner down, I am going to let that dry a little while I get my lashes ready. Now I'm going to take my Maybelline Big Shot Mascara and add some mascara to my lashes. I'm going to clean up my liner. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of my face and I'll be back when I'm done so that we can finish up with the eye look. Okay guys, so now that my face is done, we are going to finish up the eyes. I'm going to line my waterline with black liner. I'm going to take that small pencil brush and I'm going to smudge out my waterline. Now for my favorite part, I'm going to highlight. I'm going to be using this Mercier Face Illuminator and it's in the shade Indiscretion. And I'm going to take my E.L.F. fan brush and I'm going to highlight. I'm going to take my foundation brush and just pat over the highlighter just to make sure it's all blended and that you just don't have product sitting on your face. I'm going to take an angled brush and I'm going to add highlighter to my brow bone. And I already placed it on the other side. I'm going to take the first brush that I placed down my transition color, which was a tan. I'm not going to take up any more product. I'm just going to blend my highlight into my eyeshadow. I'm going to take a little bit of that highlighter and place it on my nose. Yes, I like to highlight, okay? You want to blend it in with your fingers. I already set, but I'm going to set my face one more time. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. It's gonna melt everything together. Alright you guys, so this is the final look.